Chat, we got a major update in the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane situation. Gucci Mane, you are officially snitch of the year. You're not even, I'm not even gonna cooperate. Cause you ain't snitch, you cooperate. Pooh Shiesty, you crash out of here. It's over. You know me.
Help! Weirdo!
You got to go get your shit together. Hopefully that long prison sentence could do good for you, okay? Pooh Shiesty attorney said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't give a damn. Pooh Shiesty attorney is out of there, man. All right? So XXL reported Pooh Shiesty's attorney withdraws from the rapper's kidnapping case involving Gucci Mane. However, he still believes Pooh can win.
What?
What? So you trying to tell me you dropped out of a case with a multi-platinum selling rapper against another rapper that if you win this case, you could be rich for the rest of your life. You could secure tens of millions of dollars in lawyer attorney fees by beating this case, but you dropped out, but you think he can win? Nah, if you thought he could win, you would have stayed his lawyer. On Tuesday, April 28th, lawyer Bradford Cohen revealed he is still stepping down. He will be stepping down from representing the Memphis rapper in this current legal matter. Cohen will be replaced by Dallas-based attorneys Dan Cogdale and Kent Scaffer. Cohen insists there are many holes in the prosecution's case and feels strongly that Pooh can beat the charges. Barely. Pooh is facing federal kidnapping and conspiracy to commit kidnapping charges, with authorities charging him and 8 other men with kidnapping and robbing Gucci Mane and others at a Dallas recording studio in January. Pooh has been denied bond. All that means to me is that he probably ain't beating a damn thing, man! I was born in the morning, not yesterday morning. Why would you drop out of a case that you felt like you could win? That don't make no sense, Mr. Cohen. You feel me? Pooh Shiesty is cooked. That's the problem. Pooh Shiesty is cooked. They have witnesses. They have cameras validating the story. The feds don't need as much evidence as y'all think they need. But shout out to Gucci Mane. Shout out to Gucci LaFleur. That's my boy right there, boy. You done grew up. You ain't a gangster no more. You a law-abiding citizen. You robbed me and I'm calling the police on your ass, nigga. As you should. Get that young nigga life in jail. Go get him at least 20 years because it's going to take about 25, 30 for him to learn from his dumbass mistakes, okay? Now, Pooh Shiesty's dad is arguing that prosecutors have a weak case against him. Everybody argues that when they get arrested. And then them plea deals come out.
FBI, open up!
Oh. My God. When them plea deals come out, they like, okay, shit, just give me 8 years. I don't want to go do 40. Fuck, shit. You think all them niggas gonna be
open up?
Are you fucking stupid, man? So yeah, Pooh Shiesty's dad said that shortly after Pooh Shiesty's father was arrested this month, he was granted a $250,000 bond, but prosecutors want it revoked. Earlier this month, Pooh Shiesty and multiple others are arrested and hit with charges related to the alleged kidnapping and robbery of Gucci Mane. Prosecutors accuse him of carrying out an armed takeover of a recording studio to get out of his 10-17 contract. If convicted, he could end up spending some serious time behind bars. He's facing life. I want y'all to know that. He can get life. Me personally, I hope he get life, because if he get life, then that just give a positive reinforcement to all these young kids out here who want to be gangster. It give a positive reinforcement to not be gangster. You better take your ass and get you a polo shirt and a job, stupid crazy man. Let's start you a YouTube channel or something. Niggas out here tripping. Pooh Shiesty's father, Lontrell Williams Sr., was among those arrested. Shortly after he's taken into custody, he was granted a $250,000 bond with a $25,000 cash deposit. Prosecutors swiftly moved to have his bond revoked, alleging that he could be a flight risk. He's fighting back, insisting that they have a weak case. In new court documents obtained by TMZ, Williams Sr. and his team argue that he should await trial at home. They claim the evidence they have against him is profoundly underwhelming. Now, I will say, the dad has, it seemed like the dad and Big 30, those probably have the two of the least, those are the weakest cases. Big 30 and the dad. The problem with the feds, though, is this. The feds are for sure gonna hold them niggas. Hey, y'all better tell on these niggas. Okay, so you ain't do nothing? Okay, so what happened? Oh, you don't know? Lock his dumb ass. How you gonna beat them? They know that they made the law. Stupid man. They made the law. They made the law. That's what that little Woody said that. How the fuck you gonna beat the feds and they make the law, Mr. Sir? How you gonna do that? Y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube, so I made a full-blown course. It's not complete yet, but you can order it right now. There's 5 hours of content in it right now. It'll be like 12 or 15-hour full course once it's done. It'll be done by April 1st, all right? So click the link in the description, get your course, and start learning how to really get rich on YouTube. I'm not just no one-hit wonder type guy. No, I have more than 40 channels that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars all together every single month. Like, I'm checking straight bags off of this, just sitting in my crib, recording, making videos. So if you want to learn exactly how I do it, I'm showing you how to clip farm, how to edit, how to upload, how to make thumbnails, how to develop your character, how to make shorts, how to make clips, right? I'm giving you every piece of every single type of strategy that you will ever need to get rich on YouTube. So click that link. It's not a super cheap course, but it ain't expensive. It's only $150. And if you use the code MACMULA, you could get 20% off of that $150. So go get you some money. Explain to me, how you gonna beat me at a game I make the rules to, motherfucker? I can just change the rules. Stupid. Dumb ass nigga. I can change the rules in the middle of the game and can't nobody say shit. Prosecutors accused William Sr. of traveling from Memphis to Dallas, booking a studio, printing a contract release, and being present during the alleged ordeal. If they arrested Lil Zay Osama, and he wasn't even there when they robbed them niggas. If they arrested Lil Zay Osama and you think so you think the dad don't got good evidence? You think the dad don't got good evidence? You booked everything, bro. You orchestrated all this. You went and printed out the contract. You ain't gonna just walk free with this. You gonna either sit your ass down or you gonna snitch on your son. Do your homework. He, on the other hand, says he traveled from Memphis to Dallas weeks before the other defendants did. According to him, he did this so he could take care of his son. He also claims that he always booked studios for Pooh Shiesty. As the allegation about printing the contract release, he insists prosecutors don't have any evidence to back this up. I don't know. The feds say they had a video of it, so we're going to find that. We're going to see what's true about that. Pooh Shiesty's former lawyer, Bradford Cohen, made similar statements accusing the government of lacking sufficient evidence. The FBI doesn't take 3 months to arrest someone if they believe everything that was said. He said before withdrawing from the case. Those two things are not going together. Am I tripping? So the lawyer comes out and says the FBI don't do this. It's a weak ass case. This is a super weak case, which means it should be an easy win for you. It should be easy money for you. You could charge Pooh Shiesty. You could hit him over the head for $2 million on the lawyer and get an easy win. So why would you drop out of that easy money like that? I don't know about that one. There is no contract. This mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jury. They have none of that physical evidence. When the fuck have they ever needed physical evidence? Period. When have they needed that? When have they ever needed physical evidence? If it's niggas in jail right now that didn't do what they said they did, that wasn't there, you see what I'm saying? Then what makes you think they won't charge these niggas? How you gonna beat the feds and they make the law? Stupid. You crazy, man. Oh shit. So Gucci Mane actually just popped out. He got the comments off still, which I say, Gucci, let the comments fly, man. Let them fly. Let them niggas say what they gonna say. You still a rich nigga, man. Come on. Gucci Mane got $100 million. Y'all wanted the nigga who made $100 million in his career. Y'all wanted him to pick his money. Y'all wanted him to pick what y'all thought over his money and his life and his wife and his kids. Do it look like that? Do it look like that woman give a fuck that he told the police anything? Or you think she the one who told him to do it? You see, a lot of you niggas care more about what these niggas think than that girl at home, and that's LMNOP community to me. Listen, if you like man butter, you want to rock the rainbows in June, do you, boo boo? Do you? Up there, do whatever you want to do. Me personally, I give a damn. I care way more about what my wife think than what these dumbass niggas on the internet think. But that's just me. I care way more about my millions than I care about not snitching on Pooh Shiesty. Fuck y'all and y'all street code. How about that? So he popped out. I think he went to like a UFL game with his wife Keisha. New ring alert over them. New ring alert. Insurance money came back through. You feel me? Insurance money hit the deposit. We got me a new ring on that motherfucker, man. Yeah. LaFleur, stupid ass. I think he performed at like some UFL game or something like that. We gonna go over that again later. Are they screaming? Are they screaming snitch? I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't give a fuck what them nigga ass think. Hold on, what's this last one? This the other Instagram. So yeah, this is him at the UFL game.
Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to this. The energy has been special. What do you make of this crowd?
I'm loving it. I love the energy.
What can you tell me about your set list?
I'm gonna mix the old with the new. You know what I'm saying? That's guaranteed to work.
Any message for the fans?
Just get ready for the show. It's gonna be a good time.
All right, I can't wait.
Yeah, that bitch right. I didn't know the UFL was busting like that. Shout out to Gucci, man. This nigga is unrecognizable. If somebody who didn't, damn, dude, he got the glasses that cut off with the motherfucking thing at the top. What the hell? That's hard. Okay, but yeah. If somebody who never heard of Gucci Mane didn't know who Gucci Mane was and they seen this Gucci and you told them that he killed a man and he used to rob the whole Atlanta and he was one of the biggest gangsters of the early 2000 rap scene, you wouldn't believe him. You wouldn't believe him. And that's how it's supposed to be, bro. You're not supposed to be recognizable after hundreds of millions of dollars, after a wife, after kids, after you leave the streets alone, after you completely change your life. You're not supposed to be recognizable, dumbass. You're not supposed to be able to tell that I was in the streets and I was the biggest Atlanta rapper ever. You're not supposed to be able to tell that, bro. Duh. The fuck? Okay, you could break your leg. You could fall down, and break your leg. And then after you heal, after you go to the doctor, they put your cast on your shit, they give you surgery, whatever they got to do, they take your medicine. After about 4, 5, 6 months, somebody's not supposed to see you walking and be like, he broke his leg before. That ain't how it's supposed to go. Only thing that come from the streets is trauma, death, jail, bullets, crying, blood. Nothing good. So after you heal from all that trauma and you make it past that, and you make hundreds of millions of dollars, and you rich as hell for generations and your great grandkids ain't gonna have to worry about shit, and you was poor, that ain't what's supposed to happen. You grew up in the projects and your great grandkids ain't got to worry about shit because of the money you got and you only in your 40s? You ain't supposed to be able to tell he was the street. You ain't supposed to recognize him. Stupid ass nigga. Y'all is backwards and slow. The king of backwards and slow right here is Boosie Badass. The nigga who snitched his damn self, but he wanted Gucci not to snitch. For what? So that you can get on here and call him a real nigga? Y'all stupid ass on.
I did it because I'm a citizen now. Don't make no rap song testifying again. Man, I'm a citizen. I'm no longer Gucci. I'm Roderick Davis. What he did.
Why he not Gucci? Gucci Mane is a rapper. Gucci Mane is a rapper. Gucci Mane is not a nigga that kill people. He's a rap persona.
By ends, this should never leave him.
What the hell?
He needs to stop rapping.
Oh my God.
He needs to stop rapping.
That's what y'all told Gunna. When are y'all dusty street niggas is gonna realize that the world don't live off y'all dumbass principles? Some of us that might have experienced the streets in any shape, way, or form, we understand that only thing gonna happen is death or jail. So we looked at that shit and was like, wow, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that anymore. That's all Gucci did. That way of thinking is fucking stupid. It's ignorant. It's dumb. It don't make no sense. And I was brainwashed my entire life to think like a street nigga. I used to be the same way. Oh, you ain't never supposed to call the police. Motherfucker kill my mama. Somebody kill my mom, motherfucker brother, I would kill their. I ain't gonna call no police. I used to say that same dumbass shit that the older niggas in the hood told me to. I used to say the same stupid shit. And then I realized that it was some stupid shit. And I stopped thinking like that. Boosie, you damn near 50 years old, bro. What the fuck is you doing? I'm just saying, why as a 27-year-old see further and see clearer through life than you? To the point where you think Gucci gotta be a street nigga his whole life. You ain't, are you married? Don't you got like 16 baby mamas? Ain't you begging Vlad TV for a $5,000 raise? Didn't you snitch on your brother when he stole some money from your bank account? Didn't you submit a criminal complaint? And then try to give it an excuse and say, oh, but he not a street, but my brother not no street nigga, so I can snitch on him. It's cool. Fuck up, bro.
Like, what he did, bro, is just... The YN's pissed. I woke up to my DM.
The YN's pissed. And what they gonna do?
They are pissed.
Now what?
Who just...
If I wanna piss off anybody, it's gonna be the YNs. I'll piss off the YNs before I piss off my wife. I'll piss off my YNs before I piss off my kids. I'll piss off the YNs on the internet before I piss off the YNs are pissed because of niggas like you. That's why they DM'd you. They DM'd you and they was mad because of the dumbass shit and the poison that you fed them and convinced them and manipulated them into believing. So now they believe the same dumb shit you believe. So they DM you when a grown man handle business like a grown man. I've never in my life would I've ever imagined a grown man handle his business like a grown man and y'all this mad. Why do y'all give that much of a fuck?
Shouldn't have told shit. He should not identify them for shit. Know what he should have said? When they came in this bit, we doing this shit for his album. Stupid. This is all a social media skit. We already took out the balls to post this. We doing this shit for his album. We doing this shit for his album. And if you fuck with my artist, I'ma sue y'all. If you arrest my artist, I'ma sue y'all.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Gucci know what the fuck he did. Everybody trying to sugarcoat for this nigga. He know exactly what the fuck it. And with the feds, you don't need it. And what pissed me off even more. He made a video saying, ain't none of y'all got more money than me. Back to the fucking money over principles and morals.
What principles and I know I are what principles and morals? The morals that I'm not supposed to talk to the police? That is fucking stupid. That don't make no sense. You're supposed to call the police. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's like, I can't understand how you could be 40 years old and just not understand this. But coming from a nigga like Boosie will put the streets before his kids. Boosie will put the streets before his kids, man. That nigga will sit in jail. So you saying basically what you would have did was you either would have took money out your kid's mouth because the contract wouldn't have been void. The contract would have been valid if he didn't tell the police what happened. So I'm supposed to take money out my kid's mouth, millions of dollars worth of contracts, take that out my children's mouth, and then I'm supposed to take it. Then I'm supposed to take the ring and the watch and the other millions of dollars in jewelry. I'm supposed to take that L too to do Pooh Shiesty a favor, or I'm supposed to go kill him. I'm supposed to go do a drill and unalive Pooh Shiesty, and then go to jail, and then my kids ain't got no daddy, and then they end up fucked up in the streets or end up in jail with me, so that Boosie can get on the interview and say, yeah, he kept it street, free Gucci. Because that's all the fuck you gonna do is say free Gucci. You ain't gonna take care of his wife. You're not gonna come take care of his kids. So why the fuck do he care about what you gotta say? And why are you so big on snitching when you snitched on your brother? Why you don't want to ever? Why you don't ever want to talk about the fact that you snitched on your brother? We just supposed to forget about that one though, right?
And then people talking about
clown behavior, bro.
He's a businessman now. Woo.
Yes, he is. He grew up.
He has this now. He has that now. A couple months ago, this nigga was making videos about snitches and all this shit. Woo.
When? And who cares? Even if it was a couple months ago, he woke up and realized that shit was stupid, and he could change his mind.
We can't let these motherfuckers keep jumping the bushes, bro. For him, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, This is goo-wop. You heard what you just called him? This is goo-wop. He raised like Boosie. This nigga raised some niggas, boy. He raised some niggas and told how many videos that popped up when he talking about fuck a snitch, I never do this, I never do that, woo-da-woo-da-woo.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they won't talk about this a clone. No, this ain't no motherfucking clone. This the same nigga.
No, it's not.
He should.
It's not a clone, but it ain't the same nigga. He has changed and evolved past his dumbass way of thinking. You're supposed to be on your phone 5-6 years later, and you're supposed to be kind of cringing at your old self. You're supposed to be kind of embarrassed of your old self, how you used to dress, how you used to talk, how your haircut used to be, the shit you used to talk about, what you used to think about, the things you did on a daily basis. When you grow and evolve, you're always supposed to go back and look at yourself from years ago and be like, damn, what the fuck was I doing? You know what I'm saying?
You supposed to tell him, oh man, we doing this shit for to get his album finna come out. You know? Fuck all that shit. Then you go get back and put his ass up. Yeah. That's what you go do. Now he can't fight no contract because his ass in the graveyard. If you
know what I'm saying? Stupid.
Like that.
He's not like that no more, dumbass nigga. What don't you understand, Mr. Boosie? So you wanted him to go kill the nigga and risk going to jail for the rest of his life after being in prison so many times. If he get locked up for anything like a murder ever again, it's over with for Gucci. So he was supposed to risk that so he can prove that he's like that? So you wanted him to crash out just like Pooh Shiesty crashed out. Because not one time in his interview, I guarantee you, you're going to hear Boosie say Pooh Shiesty was tweaking. That young nigga crashed out. He shouldn't have did that. Young niggas don't do that. If you want to handle something, handle it the right way. Just like I did. Just like you did, Boosie. Say just like I did. I went and told the police on my brother after he stole $300,000 from me. After he finessed me out of a $5 million contract. I went and sued my brother, and then I filed a criminal complaint and took him to court about it. And said and talked about it in a Vlad TV interview. This is what you do, kids. Where's the positive examples? This is you. Boosie is one of the reasons why kids are fucked up. You one of the reasons why black children are fucked up and think about the wrong stuff every day and carry themselves and want to prove that they gangster every day, all day. Instead of trying to be businessmen, they trying to be gangbangers. Instead of trying to get money, they trying to shoot people. Instead of doing investments, they buying new guns because of your influence, Boosie.
Yeah.
You don't send no 24, 25-year-old nigga to life in prison if they convict him. Because 40 to 50 is an L, my nigga. Where your heart at, my nigga?
Where your heart at? You don't send him to jail, but you supposed to kill him. What's it like? What? You see how stupid these niggas be sounding?
You was young as a motherfucker too. If you gonna play it right, man. You know, Shiesty wasn't thinking. You know what Shiesty thinking? This Gucci, man, that nigga ain't finna tell on me and fuck up his reputation, and he gonna get it back in blood.
Yeah.
That's what he thought. He thought this nigga here, I can rob any.
No cap. Nobody get no fuck about no YNs.
This nigga here ain't going to point to them, telling people it was me, man. Shiesty wasn't thinking, man.
This
and
dude lost. Sorry, our people
talking
support
about
ignorance.
Money,
No cap.
man.
No cap.
Ain't where
It's
your
so sorry. It's so
principles and your
sad.
morals at.
So sad.
Then you make a fucking whole. You testified on the song. That fucked me up.
I don't even want to hear this shit no more, man. This nigga ass is stupid and ignorant. This is what 1090 Jake had to say about the situation.
Pride, and he clearly wanted to make Gucci look and feel some type of way because not only did it make him sign, he stripped him of all his jewelry.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, realistically, you don't think Gucci has GIA certified diamonds? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think they're able to track that whatever it was, $500,000 or $250,000 watch? Like, all these things got numbers on them, bro. Like, all of these things are serialized. Where the f*** you ain't just taking that to a Memphis pawn shop and getting rid of that like that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And It's just wild, and not for nothing. Growing up on Gucci too, like Gucci had a lot of people crashing out and living what he was rapping, and that's why a lot of people feel some type of way. And everybody, oh, Gucci's a businessman. He's a businessman. That man's been talking about on Pookie Loke for 20 years. So it's like everybody looked at him like a because that's how he carried himself. He's always talking about, yo, you try.
He don't carry himself like that no more.
Me, I'm gonna smoke you. You do this, I'm gonna smoke you. Him, that. And then he got tried, and no one believed it because of his reputation as a gangster. That's why nobody believed it.
Yeah.
No one believed it because everybody was under the impression you try Gucci, you gonna. And to hear he went out like that, Hernandez Govan said he was like crying or some shit.
Really?
So it's like, yeah, that motherfucker had all type, and that's another thing. He did an interview saying that Pooh Shiesty's the one that took the shit out of his ears.
Good.
And that Gucci was like teary-eyed and shit. And that's, well, who the you think told him that? Who you think told him? How did he find that out? Because he wasn't in that room. Pride and he.
Just stupid. I am not mad at Gucci. Thank you for the. I'm so glad some of these comments. People are just mad that Gucci didn't crash out and then go back to prison. They hate that he loved his wife, his life, kids, and more. They don't have that, so they hate. Social media is a serious drug. I'm convinced that people who aren't used to getting attention are craving for attention. It really messed up the world. Gucci probably cried because his feelings was hurt. Pooh would have never tried white lips, Bart Simpson chain, big stomach Gucci. He caught that man when he changed his life and got married with kids. Not impressive. I ain't even think about it like that. To say somebody had you crashing out for years over music shows you have zero self-accountability. Nah, for real though. Let's see what they talking about right here. Why should you be? Now, if your mom taught you your whole life, men should be treated with respect, and then she turns around and disrespects your dad, is she right or wrong? What? The fuck does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Y'all nigga asses. Y'all nigga need to move past this shit in life. Anyway, this what Whack 100 had to say about the situation.
Shiesty is potentially facing life in prison.
I think it'd be smart here end up with 15, 20.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Huh?
That's a lot. 15, 20?
Yeah.
For a 26-year-old? That's a lot.
But I mean, you know,
Say goodbye to your 30s.
Well, I'm going to be real with you. A lot of us that come up doing it the way he looks like he wants to do it, we just did it at a younger age. We started at 12, 14, 2 here, 5 here, 4 here, that accumulated. But it seems to me like, hey, listen, that's what he wants. That's what he's looking for.
That's what he want to do.
Look, the crazy part for me is...
That's what all these street niggas want. That's why I tell y'all, they want to go. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. They want to go to jail. They want to get snitched on so they could come out and be like, yeah, man, I kept it real. That nigga snitched on me, man. I'm still a real street one. Yeah, you already know how I rockin'. Yeah, get it. Yeah, yeah, I'm real. I kept it solid, man. I ran the deck, man. Yeah. They want to do that. So let them do it. Don't feel sorry.
He sat in a jail cell for 3 years trying to figure out how to get out of this contract. And this was the best solution he found. Kidnapping. Right. This is the best he can come up with.
But that, okay, it's like a math equation. 3 times 3 equals 10. No, that don't. 2 times 8 is 17. No, that. After the equal sign, if it's not the right answer, you cannot carry it.
Right.
The math's not adding up.
Not math.
Right.
I mean, like, okay, let's say it worked out to a T.
Barely.
Gucci Mane didn't say nothing. Nobody says nothing.
Right.
Me and you know, Vlad, when contracts like that start generating, it starts and it ends with an attorney.
Exactly.
Was you gonna go to Atlantic and say, here goes my contract, I'm out of contract with Gucci, and I'm out with you? Atlantic gonna say, well, we did a deal with Gucci for 4 albums. Gucci did a deal with you for 4 albums. You turned in 1, therefore we are still owed 3.
Well, hold on.
And that's the thing, too, you stupid motherfucker. Like, what did you think you was going to do? Come to the label and be like, yeah, nigga, what? Okay. And the label was just going to be like, oh, okay, cool. Nice doing business with you. Yeah. No, they was gonna call their attorneys. They was gonna sue you. Hey, we didn't have no involvement with this. Well, you might not be signed to Gucci no more, but you still signed to us, motherfucker. And we still owe Gucci Mane for these albums because you didn't do 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever the contract was for. You didn't do the albums because your ass was locked up. We paid for your lawyers. We've been paying for studio time, tour buses. You wanted your friends to come out and get Louis Vuitton. We paid for that. We paid for marketing, advertisement, radio play. We need to recoup. So, nigga, you go in there and drop some albums, buddy. If you don't, we're just going to own your catalog forever. So now, guess what's happening? Now, Pooh Shiesty's about to go to prison. His songs are going to continue to make a bunch of money. Gucci Mane is probably going to end up selling his publishing and make another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars off of it. And you going to still be sitting in jail while Gucci Mane is at home with his wife, his children, watching the playoff game tonight. So who won that? Who won the battle? The nigga in jail for 15 years or the nigga rich as hell off the nigga in jail with a wife and kids at home chilling in a mansion?
Now, I don't know what the contract looks like, but I was under the impression that what happened was he was getting out of the contract with Gucci, but still staying with Atlantic.
No,
That's what I thought. That's what I assumed.
Definitely.
But he wanted to sign. He wanted to sign with not YG. What's the nigga name? Is it YG? No, that's it. That's LA. What's the Yo Gotti?
Situations happen like that, right? They don't usually let you out of the contract. What they do is they let you just deal direct with the label.
That's what I thought. I
But
thought
you're-
that he was basically cutting out the middleman and going directly
But
to
he
the
still
label
gonna
by
be
having
signing
Gucci
Gucci,
sign
though.
us off.
Well, what you fight for, and Game did it in his era, you fight for the creative control.
Right.
Pooh Shiesty.
Whack 100 would know. He's an executive. But hey, man, I think Pooh Shiesty cooked. Hopefully his ass get at least 15 years because that's about how long it's going to take for his dumb ass to learn, obviously. 3 years wasn't long enough. Lock him up again.